Hey everyone, this is going to be kind of the unboxing of the POV HD, and I actually just got it today. They're currently on pre-order right now from V.I.O or V.I.O, and I actually got mine from a place called Adventure Designs, right there. And I think the second batch kind of just came off the production line here, and so this is a 1080p camera. It's a kind of bullet style. It's got a recording unit right here that also has a 2-inch preview screen, so you can do some in-field stuff. It's got a remote control that has a tag feature and a stop button. And one of the reasons I went ahead and went with this as opposed to, say, the Drift or the Contour HD or the GoPro HD was specifically kind of for the tag feature. And actually the Contour HD GPS also looks really cool, being as it kind of, GPS tags your video as you record it. But I have other means to do that, which I will explain later. A look at the back real quick. I'm not going to put, I'll put the detailed specs kind of down underneath in the description box. Some quick specs: shockproof, waterproof. It says 1 meter, 30 minutes, so kind of more water resistant. Let's see, dust proof, environmental rating of IP67. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'm hoping that if I crash on it, it will survive, which I've seen some videos of it being crashed on, and it seemed perfectly fine. Modular mounting, I think it comes with 3 or 4 different mounts, and through Adventure Designs I also got kind of an extra soft mount for free, which I thought I was supposed to get an 8 gig card, 8 gig SD, but apparently not. So it comes with a 4 gig, so you'll definitely want to get a 32 gig SDHC card. And it runs off of 4 AA's, so you'll want to get some rechargeable lithium ions, maybe 2 pairs of them, so that way you can, I've heard that 4 of them will last about 6 hours, so if you get 2 of them, you can go a whole day. In-field editing, in-field exposure control, and then 4 recording methods. And there's also been a firmware update fairly recently that I guess fixes some flicker and things. So let's not rip the box. So let's take a look inside. Okay, so comes with this nifty little case. And with it, I also got a little, let's take a look at this first. A little mount here. It's got some hook and loop adhesive, aka Velcro. And this is kind of just a soft little, you put the camera in here, my finger being the camera. And I mean, I guess it's alright. It's not too stable, so I probably wouldn't want to put it through anything hardcore because I could see the camera being ripped out of here very easy. But it was free, came with it. I could use it for something to, like, maybe mount this on my dog's head or something. Put that aside. Also, comes with a helmet and sport camera filming guide. Kind of cool. Has some cool tips on here. You get that also if you get it from Adventure Designs. There's a bunch of companies on their site that you can get this from. Let's look inside the case. Okay. So, first thing here is this is kind of a, I'm guessing this is for the hat mount where you put the magnets in. Camera goes on top here, and then this kind of, hat / top of the helmet mount, which would go right there. I'm not going to do that, but it's good that it does come with that. Next kind of loose package is a bag that says mounts. And here we have, this is kind of the one I was looking for, so this is kind of a more sturdy, I think this is actually the goggle mount. So camera goes through here, you have your goggle strap in here that goes to the side. So, sweet goggle strap. A card that says mounts, so I know what they are. Zip ties, that's always good. And some more Velcro. Put that to the side. Also, I have already kind of snuck in here and put the SD card in. So you can see that right here, everything is kind of nicely fastened, except for whatever just fell off. That's actually the lens cover. So if I could get the card out of here. Your SD card will come in a nice little case. It's a Delkin 4 gig, kind of standard. I actually really like this case. It's very well put together. And here is the actual recording unit. So, I mean, size-wise, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's pretty rugged looking. You know, it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel, you know, chintzy per se. The batteries aren't in it yet. Down here, you've got a place where you unscrew the screw and pry this off. Okay. It's got a little kind of watertight-ish seal right there. And this is where your SD card is going to go. So you pop your SD card out right there. And you also have a audio video out, mic in, and also your USB connector. Pop the SD card in the back, and you should be good to go. Put that in there, nice and tight. Screw it back on. So that's pretty cool. On the front, you've got kind of record button, I'm guessing a menu button, play, power, and option buttons. And also connector on the top that the camera goes into. We've got your standard kind of audio video out. You know, unfortunately it's not component or HD, or, you know, I kind of wish it had mini HDMI out. That'd be kind of cool, so you could actually see, you know, full HD. But that's, you know, good enough. You're probably not going to be viewing it from that too often. Got your standard mini USB to USB. And then here is the shining star. Oh, here's the adorable little, you know, wrist strap, remote control, stop, record, tag. So that way if you're recording something you don't want to sift through 6 hours of footage, you can then hit tag, it'll put a little bookmark. You can then immediately go to that footage. Alright, and here is the camera. If I could get it out. Okay, there we go. So that little thing that fell off earlier was actually just kind of a plastic cover for here. Alright, so it's actually pretty small. It's pretty sleek. It feels sturdy. It's got a nice finish on it. It's got a line on the top here. I'm guessing that means up. And it's got a 142-degree field of view at 1080, and I think I'll have to look, but it's got a little bit smaller field of view for 720, but that is at 60 frames per second. Now, it has these pins that I've read about that you have to be very careful to not damage. So this will go directly into the top of the unit here. And there's a pin that you actually have to line up and then twist the, kind of make sure you don't twist the cable. So I'm kind of curious to see how, okay, so that feels pretty good. Obviously you wouldn't want to crash right here. It'd probably break right off, which would be unfortunate, so I'll have to see exactly how I'm going to mount it. On the back of the unit you have your battery compartment, which I thought you opened like that. Okay, yeah, so you can see it's pretty sturdy here. If I knew how to open it. Alright, well, I don't want to break it, so obviously it's not going anywhere easy. And overall, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, you know, obviously there's different options out there, and it comes with a, you know, bunch of cool little stuff, some free things if you get it, you know, depending on which dealer you get. I figure I'm probably, to start off, going to, you know, kind of do maybe a top mount. But I don't know, I might do a side as well. Really depends. I have some other cool things lined up, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll get some footage of this soon. I'm going to do some test footage, and just kind of see how everything works out. And hopefully, once the snow melts, I will be back on the road. Alright, thanks guys.